I'm sorry.
This is the audience.
Have you ever been to Michigan?
Yes.
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you about a small town called Davisburg in southeastern Michigan, located about here. And it is a town that is known for pretty much nothing, but it has a lot of features that nobody knows about. So I've lived here for over 10 years, and I've been to all of the places that I'll tell you about growing up and since I've been older. It has a lot of unique historical and environmental features that are used by the people within Davisburg and also outside of it. A few of these include the historic Ellis Barn, the Davisburg Candle Factory, and Indian Springs Metro Park. Springfield Township was established in 1836, and Davisburg was one of its 6 cities. It was platted by Cornelius Davis, hence the name, and his sons. Within 10 years, the Detroit and Milwaukee Railroad had 2 stations within Davisburg, so it became known as an agricultural and transportational economy that relied a lot on the railroad and on the connection with Detroit and other major cities. So one of the sites representing this agricultural community is the Ellis Barn. The Ellis Barn is a traditional farm from the Ingomar stock farm that had a Percheron stallion. And it has a gambrel roof and is known also for its architectural, but for what it represents even more so. When the Ingomar Stock Centennial Farm was sold, the people who bought it donated it to the Oakland County Parks Commission, and they deconstructed it from its original site and rebuilt it on the Oakland County Fairgrounds. Here it is used for exhibits and events and other as a venue, and it's a popular site for weddings. The second place is the Davisburg Candle Factory, a family-run business started in the 1960s, which is right on Main Street. So this mug shows a few of the Main Street from the last 50 years, and Davisburg Candle Factory is right here on the end, and that's still what it looks like today. So, as the name suggests, they are known for making candles, and they also have a lot of events, and they give tours, and they provide a lot of the candles for the local businesses. So they have school groups that come in, and you get to actually make them yourselves. And the third place is Indian Springs Metro Park. Indian Springs has 2,547 acres of wetlands, woodlands, and meadows. And it has a lot of different amenities, including a golf course, a spray park, and many trails. It also has the Environmental Discovery Center, which was just built within the last few years, and it is another popular place for weddings and events. So in the spring, there's a lot of wildflowers, and throughout the whole year, there are naturalists that give tours of nature and hikes. So this is just one community within a larger network of towns, especially because of the agriculture and railroad beginnings that it had. And these are just examples that represent its history through time. The Ellis Barn, which has the gambrel roof and is now being used again as adapted for a new use. And then there's the family-run Candle Factory, which is a wonderful place for kids to learn about how things are actually made. And then the final one is the Indian Springs Metro Park, which is a great place to get away from the city. If you're coming from, even within Detroit, people visit Indian Springs. You can rent out pavilions and spend a lot of time there with your family. So if you're ever in the area, I encourage you to visit these places. They're great to get to know just a little bit, a taste of Michigan. So thank you very much, and this is my audience again.